everyone, and welcome to LogTech Global Remote Professional Course Day 4. It's been a beautiful experience having you all here. And today, we'll continue from where we stopped yesterday. For those of us that joined us yesterday, we tried opening a Google My Business account where we were able to get our business out there in Google Workspace. Um, those that joined us in the first day, we introduced and tried to create the difference between a digital marketer and a virtual assistant. And I made us to understand that a virtual assistant is totally different from a digital marketer, and their job roles are clearly different from each other. And on the second day, we talked about the difference between boosting ad and running normal ad. And I tried to clarify to us the difference between running a boost or boosting a post rather and running a campaign. And yesterday, which is the third day, we I helped us understand why our business is meant to be on Google and how we could do that. Where we started by creating a Google My Business page without paying anything. And I explained to us that you don't have to pay any cash, either in hard currency or your local currency. Google is not demanding any cash from us. And we saw it right there because I was able to open a new page from scratch. I created a business from scratch. And the only thing that Google needed from me and what they will need from you also is just verification. And it was yesterday that I also showed us that the verification can be in two places. Assuming I have a physical shop, then the verification will actually need me to do a video, 30 seconds video, showing some important aspects of the shop, such as the signboard, the gate, if there is gate, the private sections of the office. If you don't have a private section, at least you will show a signage that is talking about your company name. You should have that, and then it will take some days. This is for people that have a physical shop. And then if you don't have a physical shop, then you would have to use your phone number like I did. The business I created here yesterday with all of us here, it didn't have a physical location. So the phone number, I had to create a phone number. But for those that want to do it, when you are doing it for your business that is authentic, use your official number. And remember, I gave us reasons why for every business owner, you should have a public phone number and your own personal phone number. I did that. So for the verification, what will be needed for the verification for those that are having online business platforms, if you don't have a physical location and you are doing online business, you should use your phone number for the verification. And the verification can come as Google sending you an OTP. It can be through calls. They will call that phone number you gave them, or they will send an OTP for you for verification. And once you do that, you give them 24 hours or less, your business is good. Now, I tried to show us, someone asked the question still on yesterday's class, if after on your point of onboarding of registration, you needed to change some details you used while registering. Probably you changed your phone number, or you changed your shop location, or a description, or you even added a new business to the original business you had. Can you still edit it? That was a very important question. And I said yes, that all the details you were filling while you were registering can still be edited after you have registered and created an account. And I showed us how I, even down to your business name, yes, I created it with one business, with a business name at the very beginning. And when I have finished creating the account, we saw that I was able to edit the profile, and even I started by editing the name, right? I changed the name to an entirely different name. And it accepted. Down there, I also changed the description to an entirely different description, and it was accepted also. I also edited the category of the things my business is all about. I added extra things to it, and it accepted. But the very first category I picked as the business niche I am in became my primary business description, right? Because that is what I registered it with. But I can add more or I can remove. I don't know if you're with me. So I'm just giving a recap of what we did yesterday. And all these things I told you that yesterday, I told you that all these things is because it's like your ID card. It's like you entering Google Plaza. Let me use it in where we understand. Just like you walking into a plaza and then you get a space. You can do anything you want in that space. You can decide to change the paint. Because you when you made payment for that space, the color was white, does not mean in between the year you cannot change it. That is what it is, right? So you can change anything you want on your Google profile. Yes, you can. So, and today we will be going into how to use every single attribute of our Google My Business. We will look at how to upload pictures. We'll look at how to upload photos. We'll look at how to make use of so many things in our Google My Business. Please, I would like to know where you are watching us from. Those that is watching us from Port Harcourt, please, if you're watching us from Port Harcourt, I would like to know where you're watching us from. Kindly indicate where you're watching us from. If you're watching us from Lagos, if you're watching us from Enugu, if you're watching us from Benin, indicate in the comment section where you're watching us from. Kindly indicate where you're watching us from. Once again, I'm Carlo Promise, your tutor on Global Remote Professional. Okay, so let's dive in. Now, this is what my interface looks like. This is what your Google interface looks like. Yes, this is what it looks like. Now, yesterday, I edited this profile. I showed us how to edit the profile. This is where you come and you edit your profile. You've already created your Google page. Now, the second thing you are seeing here is to read reviews. Now, reviews is another thing that Google used to rank us high. What are reviews? Reviews are otherwise known as testimonials. Normally, for those that have businesses and they post it on WhatsApp status, you see that when you post what people your clients said about your business, you see more persons get interested because it shows that you are genuine. That is the same thing with on Google. Now, you can read what people said about your business, and Google also checks what people said about your business. And you need people to be saying good things about your business on Google. So now, how do you get these reviews? You come down here where you have ask for reviews. When you click on ask for reviews, this is what you will see. You will get an interface that is like this. Now, this interface would have everything about you. And please, mind you, before you get to this interface, you would first of all be verified. Google has to verify you. And I've explained the verification process. For those that have physical location, you need videos, 30 seconds video of your location. For those that don't have, you need a call from Google or an OTP. And once you are verified, all these things will be available to you. But once you're not verified, you will see that when you click on this place, you will not see anything. They will tell you that you need to be verified. Now, I'm using a verified account so that once you get verified, you will not be lost. So this verified account, I'll use it to explain what it looks like so that when you get verified, you know what to do. Now, remember, how did I get here? I am trying to get how to get people to get reviews for you. How do people know when to press review for you? That is what I'm trying to do. So now, once you click on get more reviews, you will see an interface that is looking like this, right? Now you have email. Remember you registered, you remember the section that has while you were putting your details, your contact details. You saw email, you saw WhatsApp, your socials, and your Facebook. Yes, these are all the link. Now, this is your review link. Please, this review link is unique to you, is your own link. So if I want to share this link such that I want someone else to just come to this place and give me review without finding it hard to navigate to get here. All I need to do is just to copy this link, right? You see, once I click on this part, review link copied will pop up. I will copy this link and I will go to my WhatsApp and I will paste it to whoever I want to post it to. I can post it on my WhatsApp status. I can send it to my client. Please kindly click here and give me a good review. And when you do that, once they click on that link, it automatically carries them to a review section. Without them navigating through anywhere, they won't be confused. It will bring them to a comment box, a comment section where they just have to give their review and give you your star. And always make sure you tell them that once they give their review, they should give you 5 stars. Yes, it is included. And in the review section, you can actually include picture. So what we do is we ask clients, kindly snap with my product. For those that have products, kindly snap and then upload it and say good things. When Google see all these things, it helps rank you high. And somebody might ask, you've been saying rank high, rank high. Yes. Ranking high simply means you, Google, carrying your business to people without you telling it to do that. Ranking high simply means if you people are 10 in Google Workspace doing one business, one in line of business, because of how effective and how genuine your own business is and how much you take, how serious rather you take your business on Google, Google would do you the honors of carrying your business to people so as that when someone searches any word relating to the service you render, yours will come out first. That is ranking high. And the goal of every business is to rank high, very well, on Google. So how do you get that? The first step is make sure you share your review link to your client. And how do you share your review link? You copy the link and paste it everywhere, your socials. Paste it to your friends, paste it to your family. Tell them to go and click on it. You can even share through your QR code, right? You can share this QR code to your client and they can scan it. For those that have a physical location, another tip I can give you is what you can do is if you have a shop, you can take this QR code, right? And you print it out and you paste it on the wall, or you can print it out and paste it in a fanciful way and keep it on your reception desk for those that have reception. If you don't have reception, you can just keep it in the entrance door of your office. So as that when a client come in and you are done with the client, or even before you start dealing with the client, you can just tell the client, kindly scan this code and give me a review. Is what you need. You need the review because the review is very, very important for your business. Please, you can ask your question. Kindly ask your questions if you have any. Okay, so that is that for the review. Now, once you get people sending you reviews, this is where you come to read review. In the read review section is where you now get to see everything anybody or everybody has said. As you can see, this is LogTech Google My Business. And you are seeing that I am able to see now this person gave a review and the person dropped a picture. It's to tell you what you can do with the review, right? This person gave us 5 star and is helping us boost well, is helping us rank high. So now we have over 367 reviews and counting. And please, it's not just getting these reviews that you need. Once you get the reviews, try and reply. Once you see your reviews, like you see here, we replied almost all the reviews, right? Try and reply. It shows that you are interactive. Your page is not dominant. You didn't just open the page. And always make sure you ask them to give you a 5 star review. It is important. always make sure to ask them to give you a 5-star review. It is important. Now, I've talked about how to get your review link. I've talked about editing profile. I've talked about reading your reviews and replying your reviews. Now, the next thing I'm talking about now is the photo section. What do we do in the photo section? Now, in this photo section is where you upload photos. Now, how do you do that? You simply remember I told you this is like the same thing you do in your social media page is what you should be doing here. You shouldn't live here because it is called Google, Almighty Google, and you will leave it without posting anything. Make it look professional. Make it look like a business platform because it is a business platform. Get it engaging. Post update, right? Now, to have pictures, go to photos. To upload pictures, you view add pictures, and you can either select from your you select from your desktop, and I'm trying to upload a photo now, right? You saw how I did it. And automatically, the photo will stay for less than 24 hours because it has to go through vetting. Remember, this is Google. So they will make sure that what you uploaded does not go against their rule. So that's why when I uploaded this picture now, it's saying pending. And once they vet it and it doesn't go against their rule, they will approve it. And it doesn't take more than 24 hours. And that is how all these things were uploaded, right? Now, the second aspect of it is your post. Remember, I said always make your posts. Please kindly ask your questions. Ask your questions so that you can be cleared. Remember, I said always make posts. Now, how do you make that post? This is the simplest way to make posts. You come to the post section, you click on it, and now you have add posts. Now, there are three sections to this post. One is just a normal update. The second one is offer. The third one is event. And we are going to understand why they are like that. Now, when it comes to update, update is just your regular post. You just make a regular post update. And if you can remember, I said something yesterday. I said you don't really have to be posting every day. But at least in a week, you should have at least nothing less than 2 posts. So you can decide to post twice a week or 3 times a week. No problem. It is okay. But make sure you are consistent with it. So when you're making update is just normal flyer. You can be teaching, you can be talking about your business, it can be just anything. So the same way I uploaded that picture, I will select image. I'll come here, I'll upload it. Now, this is going to be uploaded. And remember what I said about description. If you're making description, there is always limited number of characters in the description. Now, this is 1,500 characters. It should not pass 1,500 characters. Now, what do? I go to our best friend, the artificial intelligence that helps us, which is called ChatGPT. I go to ChatGPT and I said, and I'll ask it to kindly give me a description. Give me a good kindly give me a good description about LogTech IT training 2026 January bootcamp that will be good for Google My Business updates post. right? Now I'll make some corrections. Now I need it to be clean, professional, and good with sound as human as possible. I don't need it to be screaming ChatGPT, ChatGPT. So now I've made the request. Here is a clean one. Now it's giving me a description. Now remember how many characters? 1,500. And I did not remember to include the numbers of characters. So what do I do? Because it's possible that it can be more than 1,005. I will say make it not more than 1,500 characters. Now, it now have to redefine it to make sure that it's exactly not more than 1,500 characters. And I will copy and I'll come here and I will paste it. You see, it's less than 1,500. We have 821 characters. Now, there are two ways to this thing. This class is holding at night. Assuming when I am making this post, when I'm creating this update, is at night, probably because of how busy I am at work. I might not be able to come out and start working or doing this during the day, and it's at night. And I want it to be posted tomorrow by 10 a.m. That is where I would schedule it. And I don't know if you remember when we were running ad in our previous class. I told us what scheduling means, where I told you that you can schedule a post. You can make a post and then you want it to come up to be uploaded at a different time, at a different interval, even in a different day. That is where you use scheduling. Now, assuming I want this to be posted tomorrow, I will now choose the date. What is tomorrow's date? 16th. What time do I want it to be? Let's say 10 o'clock in the morning. Now, if there's any more details, I can put a button. Now, a button is a CTA. And I know we all know what CTA is. From the first day of the class, I started talking about CTA because there's no digital presence without CTA. CTA is, for those that are joining us today, is a call to action button. Is a button that you click, is a button or a word that motivates you to take action, right? Like something like learn now, call now, follow now, learn more, all those things, subscribe, all these things are call to action button. And if I want this post now, if you see the post and I want you to click it and I want it to redirect you to somewhere else, either a WhatsApp link, either a phone number, anywhere, I'll just have to add the button. Now, what you remember, see, that's why the button is optional. What do I want the button CTA to be now? I want it to be learn more. And what will be here? I will now put my link. What should it be? www.logtechng.com. Then I will post. Now, this is my post. I have created this. This is how it is going to be. And watch here. This is how it is. And please, as this interface, it can change in the next 3 months. Google is always updating their interface. So probably in the next 3 months, you come back and you're seeing another interface. They did not change. It's just that they are upgrading. They look at the best way possible. They look at the best interface possible for people, and they do that for themselves. So Now, if you look at these sections, you have created. This is telling you when this post was created, what type of post it is. This is an update post. Remember, I told you there are three. There is update, there is offer, and there is event. Now, what is the status? The status is, what is it? Is it pending? Has it been approved, or did you not go? Now, because this has not been approved, they will still vet it. And because it's not yet published, it's going to be pending. Now, assuming that I have finished working on this and I remembered I did not insert anything, or I saw a mistake either in spelling, or I want to add something else, I will come here and then I will edit. Or if I feel like I don't want to post this thing again, I will delete it here. Are we together? So that's how you make a post on Google My Business. Please kindly ask your questions. If you have questions, kindly ask your question. Okay, so the second type of post we have is the offer post. But before then, we are going to go on a very short break. And when we come back from the break, we'll continue from the offer post. Please make sure you send the link to your friends, send the links to your neighbors, send to your business partners so that they know how to get their business out there in 2026. See you in the next few minutes. Bye. Welcome back. Welcome back. That was a very short break. So, there is something someone asked. There was a question someone asked, and I'd like to answer the question. The person asked, why is it that digital virtual assistants and digital marketers, their job is just to sit down and press computer morning to night? It's very funny though, but I believe that the person does not understand that it's not just sitting down and pressing computer morning till night, and the person, someone will just claim to be a virtual assistant, or just scheduling and talking about content or content calendar. Those that have been following this class from day one till now will understand that there is more to being a virtual assistant or a digital marketer than just sitting down with a computer or a smartphone and pressing it. That's the truth. There is a lot more going behind the scene. And like I used to say, there is no digital marketer or virtual assistant without research, without technology. So, with that being said, welcome back once again. And I would like you to comment free training or log tech to the world if you're following. Please drop your comments free training or log tech to the world if you're following. Let's do that so that we can continue. Let's get the comments coming. Kindly comment free training or log tech to the world if you're following. Rachel, welcome, watching from Lagos. Sandra from Abuja, welcome. Chidera, watching from Garden City, welcome. So I would like us to comment free training or log tech to the world if you are following. Let's get the comments coming. Please invite your friends, please invite your family members. And don't forget to follow us across all social media. Yes. So for those of us that started with us, I've tried to show us how to use a lot of things here. We've seen how we can make use of. We've seen how we can read our reviews. We've seen how we can upload photos. We've seen how we can ask for reviews. We've seen how to get the link to our review, our business page review. We've seen how to edit our profile. And we've also seen how to upload pictures. Yes. And now we've just finished uploading a post. One of the posts we just finished uploading is the very first kind of post, which is just updates. And I explained the reason why there are three different kinds of posts here. And I said, when it comes to update is just a normal post, while the offer is the second thing we are going to look at. Now, what is an offer post? Someone might ask, what is an offer post? Now, an offer post is a post that comes because you have something you're offering. If you look at this interface, they are different. The update just has a normal description where you upload your picture, if you can schedule or not, and then your CTA. But when you click on offer, it has more things to it. For instance, if you're offering a free training, like this training we are having now, is an offer you are doing. If you're offering 30% discount, it's an offer you are doing. Are we together? So anytime you are offering something to people, if you are doing 30 days training, you can do that, right? So how do we feel this? Now, first of all, your offer should have a title. We'll go back. I will copy this title as the offer we are giving. I will paste it here. Now, the description. I will copy the description, which I have already done, and I will paste it here. Now, when it comes down here, when is this offer going to start? I will put the date. This offer will start this day, but it started on the 5th. Which time is it starting? I will now put 7 o'clock p.m. When is it ending? This is ending 23rd. And the end time is going to be when still 7 o'clock on 23rd. 9 o'clock. She end by 9. Now, the same way we scheduled, and then I will still upload a picture. The same thing we literally did in the update. It's still the same thing. And yes, you can actually add more than one picture. Someone is asking, can you add more than one picture? Yes, you can add more than one picture. You mean I want to add another picture? I will come to add photos and I will select another picture and I will add. Are you seeing? I've added more than one picture, right? Now I can still decide to schedule it. Now, assuming there are terms and condition, I will put the terms and condition here. Assuming there are coupons, I'll put it here. Assuming you need a link, you need to go through a link, I'll put it here. So all these things are things that I can do here. Remember, this is offer. Now, event is still the same interface with offer. But the difference in event is that instead of having free things like terms and condition, coupon code, and link to redeem your offer, you will now have a CTA button. So you see now, event is more of interface of offer and update. Event is more bigger. So what is an event? You can be doing a competition, it's an event. You can be doing graduation, it's an event. You can be doing matriculation, it's an event, right? You can be hosting people, you can be having a panel discussion. All these are events, and this is where you come and upload it. And please be mindful that because Google stated this clearly, if you carry an event and come and place it in offer, it means that you don't understand the system, right? Please, as it is, make sure you follow the guidelines. When it is an offer, make sure you upload it as an offer. When it is an event, make sure you upload it as an event. When it is an update, make sure you upload it as an update. Please, are we together? Kindly ask your questions. Kindly ask your questions. Okay, that is that for posts. Now, the next thing is performance. Now, remember I said something. I said that one of the most beautiful things about having a digital presence and digital marketing is basically the fact that as a digital marketer, you can see, you can track your progress. You can see if you are doing well or not. You can see how far you are going or not. Remember, we said that. So, how do you do that? That is where the performance comes into play. The analytics comes into play. And there's no digital marketing platform that does not have either analytics, it can be called analytics, or performance tracker. It has a lot of names, but they still do the same thing. They help you track your progress level, right? Now, for Google My Business, this is what it is. The overview is going to show you from like August, September, October, November, December, January. Is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it continues. It shows you, because of the range, it shows you 6 months progress. You are seeing here that this is how it is. You've had 1,488 business profile interaction, right? And it's telling you, see how it is in metrics. You're understanding how the movement has been going, where it's going well, where it's not going well, if it's going forward. This is it, right? Now, it will also show you how people discovered you. These are things that you get to see. Unlike traditional marketing, unless I meet my clients and I ask them, who told you about me? I would not know how they discovered me. And how many clients will I remember to ask how they discovered me? But when it comes to analytics, when it comes to digital marketing, I get to know how my clients discovered me. Now, how people discovered you. People viewed my profile, those that are using mobile, those that are using desktop, I seen it. So it shows that 84% of persons used phone to search me. Now, this is a platform and device breakdown of how people used to find my profile. I know that people that use my phone, that used phone, found my profile more through Google search box, right? 12% of people that searched me used desktop through Google search. And then people that use Google Map, 3% of people that use mobile phone found me through Google Map. And 1% of persons that use desktop, that is 147 persons, found me through Google Map. Now, these analytics will now tell me that, okay, that people find me more when they search, and people that use phone search more. I don't know if you understand it, right? And then if you go down, you have 5,583 searches showed your business profile in the search result. How many searches did my business profile come out for? Now, this is where what we call keyword comes to play. What are the words that people searched on Google brought my business to them? And I'm having 5,583 words. Now, the analytics went as far as breaking these words down per search. And you're having cybersecurity courses, 844. Someone searching courses, 500, and so on. It goes down, like it literally goes down. So now, obviously, it will help me build the kind of content I'm making. It will help me build how to optimize my page. So obviously, if all these things are the keywords that make people to search me, so what it means, if I'm giving description and I'm making updates here, I should make sure I include these keywords, because these are the keywords that make me relevant on Google. I don't know if we understand what I am saying. Please ask your questions. If you have questions, kindly drop it in the comment section. Okay, so are we together? We are still talking about the the analytics part, right? Now that is for overview. If I want to find people that found me through calls, people that came to my business profile and they picked the number that I used as my business number, this is how I see the metrics from August to January, and it is 483 persons. Same thing goes to people that booked. Now we don't do booking. My business doesn't warrant booking. But assuming I am in hotel and housing that warrants booking, this is where it will show me in the metrics. Now, people that used Google Map direction to find me, look at it, 532. And you will see it here. This is how it is. People that clicked a post I made and it redirected them, or a link to my website and redirected them to my website. This is it. I am seeing it. They are how many? 473. So this, I can decide to look for results of only September. And this is the result for only September. I can decide to find results for August, September to November. This is the result. So that is that for the performance. I don't know if you are following. Kindly ask your questions if you are following. If you have questions, Ugochukwu, welcome. Watching from Port Harcourt, welcome. If you have questions, kindly ask your question, right? Now, when it comes to edit product, now because we are not selling products, right? We don't have products we are selling. We are rendering services. But for people that are they have products they are selling, this is where you put your products, right? Now, services. You see, Google is very considerate to people that have physical products and people that are rendering services. And that is why you have edit products and you have edit services. It's not one-sided. Everybody is accommodated. Because we don't have products physically that I am selling, I don't have any product here and I don't have business here. But if you are having a business and you have a product you are selling, this is where you come and upload your product. But now I have services I'm rendering. I come here and I select services. And here I have to put the services I'm rendering, all the services I am rendering. Are you together? You just input it here. This is where you input all the services you are rendering, everything about you. If you are a hotel and housing, what you do, everything about you, you include it here, right? And that is how you find your way around Google My Business. Now, if you look at this, when you search for LogTech IT training or when someone search for your business, this is the interface that comes out. And this is it. This is everything that you've imputed. Now, you should know that your clients are not seeing this part. You see this part, you see this interface we are seeing now. This is your own part. This is where you do the workings. But what the client gets to see when they search is all these ones here. This is the address we filled, this is your phone. And because we open and close by 5:30, this is over 5:30, and that is why we are having it closed. But assuming in our work hours we have that you can work, you can call us, we work 24 hours round the clock. By now it would have been open. But because we indicated Monday to Friday, we open by 8 and we close by 5:30. Once it is 5:31, it will automatically on its own show you close and tell you on the 4th when next we are opening, which is the next day, exactly the time and the day. Are you together? So this is it. This is what you have to get when you build your Google My Business. And all these things are the posts people are seeing. These are our profile that has been updated. When you're updating your profile, these are the social media handles that have been updated. You saw when we are updating it. And this is it. This is where you add everything you need. This is all the updates we've made. So this is all we have. Literally, this is how you get your Google My Business there, out there. So if you have any question, kindly ask your question. Please, if you have any question, kindly ask your question. And before we call it a night, before we end for the night, please and please, there is a link in the description, and that link in the description is the link where you have to take it to a Google form, because by tomorrow a certificate, by Saturday rather, a certificate of participation will be issued to everyone. But before you get your certificate of participation, you should have done a project. The project is comprising of everything we've done from day one, which includes the I would provide the questions. It includes from your boosting, running ad, opening a Google My Business account, and what will be done. And in this description, we will know what we are meant to do and what we are not meant to do. Please, this is where you ask all your questions. Kindly ask your questions for those that have questions, and I would entertain your question. Please, can we get the questions coming so that we can call it a night? Kindly ask your questions. This is the question and answer section as we are done for the day. So I'm waiting for your questions. Kindly drop your questions in the comment section. Can we do that? Can we get our questions coming? Please, let's get the questions coming. Can we get our questions coming? Kindly get your questions coming. Okay, watching from PH. Yes, I can see you. Yes, I can see you. Precious from PH. I can see you. So someone asked the question. The person is asking, yes, you can actually, the person is asking if you can upload more than one picture. Yes, you can upload more than one picture in your post, but don't make it busy. Like I said, don't make it busy. Please don't make it busy. And someone is saying, how much do you advise to put for an ad? Please, like I said, you start small, small. You start small, small. You don't really need to put big money for ad. Along the line, you can increase your money. You can increase your payments. You don't really need to put a whole lot of money in the ad. Okay. I hope I've answered your question. Precious. Okay, so don't forget to click on the link in the description, as we'll be putting our projects there, and so that we can get our certificate of participation. Okay, see you tomorrow. Same time tomorrow. Bye.